wrong. Living a hell, living your ghost, living your end. Never seem to get in the place that I belong. Don't wanna lose the time, lose the time to come. Whatever you say, it's alright. Whatever you do, it's all good. Whatever you say, it's alright. Silence is not the way. We need to talk about it. If heaven is on the way, if heaven is on the way. You in the sea, on a decline, breaking the waves, watching the lights go down, letting the cable sleep. Whatever you say, it's alright. Whatever you do, it's all good. Whatever you say, it's alright. Silence is not the way. We need to talk about it. Heaven is on the way. We'll wrap the world around it. Heaven is on the way. Heaven is on the way. Whatever you say, it's alright. Whatever you do, it's all good. Whatever you say, it's alright. Whatever you say, it's alright. Whatever you do, it's all good. Whatever you say, it's alright.
Check. That was fantastic. Nice remix from way back in the day. Nightmares on Wax. Given the Bush letting the cable sleep a little down-tempo treatment. Well, howdy. It is time for the Friday Night Vibe. My name is DJ Merritt. Thanks for joining this early. Musical journey, of course. Gonna check out some house music for a little bit. We got some break beats, we got some electro, we got some progressive breaks. We're going on the ride. We did some things with the camera angle. Knobs work. I think we're good to go. It's time to start vibing. 713, how you doing? He's already checking in. North of me. There we go. Check in, you get to show up on the map. Lice in the house. Charlie Bongo as well. Howdy. Happy Friday. Music lover. How are you, man? Body Lice gifting out a sub, hooking 713 up. Now you don't have to deal with the commercials. I can't control the commercials. I wish I could. Skating for a little bit.
American. It doesn't matter whether we're straight or gay. We're one people, we're one family, we're one house. We all live in the same house. So I say to you, my brothers and sisters, we cannot give up. We cannot give out. We cannot give in. We must get out there and push and pull. You cannot stand by. You cannot sit down. You got to stand up, speak out, and get in the way. Make some noise.
I hadn't heard this one in a while. Go Quiver. 3 or 4 years old. Maybe 5 years old. Go back a little bit older. When I played on Edge Club a handful of times when we got some house grooves going.
We all live in the same house.
this one in years. This wasn't like a huge hit. I don't know, maybe, but we played it in the clubs. Definitely played this at Mix Bar back in the day. Lawn Chair Generals. Socials there if you're not following. We've been paying homage to the old school with some on this day releases. Some of them are some obscure Edge Club and DJ Merritt classics that I like to play. Some of them are hits. All of them bring back memories, at least to me. Howdy, roaming engineer. How you doing? Roughly, Bubbles in the house. Going with the big resub. 47 months. Well, the reason why I bring up the socials, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, the links are right there in the chat, is 31 years ago today, this incoming track was released. But the funny thing about it was, so around when this was released, okay, let's take it back to it. I got a copy. I had a test pressing copy off Henry Street at the end of the year of 1994, like in December 1994. And of course, on the 31st or something around there, that time of 1994 on Edge Club, we did the best of 1994. So Buckethead's The Bomb was not the best of yet, by any way. And by the way, Jeff K, he hadn't heard it yet because I had the test pressing. It was like a week or two later. Jeff K is out of town, and I get to DJ for the first time ever the entire Edge Club. And this is like January 7th or 4th, somewhere around there. And late night, in the 2 a.m. hour, I dropped this song on the radio for the first time. And, it went nuts. It went crazy. We were, this is awesome. This is the greatest thing ever. And then I remember the next couple of weeks, I was like telling Jeff, I was like, you got to play this, man. You got to play this. And I don't think he picked it up and he started playing it until March. But the rest is history, man, because then it became an Edge Club staple, an Edge Club classic. It even got played some on the radio on the normal hours. There you go, Kenny Dope Gonzalez as the Bucketheads, released 31 years ago today, the official release of The Bomb. And if you want more of these on this day, history things, follow me on Instagram or Facebook. Roaming engineer, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Sir Caspi, how the hell are you guys doing? Big hugs, man. Good to see you. Got the 303 up working. Nita Love, how are you doing? Happy Friday.
crucial. Nah, you know, I want to say some other words and put a little stank on it, but try to keep it PG so that the kids can listen to it too. Shoot a shout out to all the kids involved, bringing you this good house music, bringing you this funky jack. You know you want more. Just hit rewind, hit pause, and then go back and start it all over again. Ain't no worries, ain't no thing, ain't nobody gonna tell. You ain't gonna get in trouble. Enjoy this, love on it, dig it, tell a friend. Alright, alright, alright.
Shopping at Kroger on a Friday night, and when the 303s have been, his ears starts twitching. He knows he's got to tune in. Well, Friday night vibe. A little house music right here. Of course, we got some breaks later on. Some electro.
Jack.
And lots of 303s.
Talk to you about house music. You know, like when you're in the club and you hear that boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm talking about. That beat, so sweet, make you wanna freak.
Yeah. One FM DJ. How you doing, buddy? I see. So 1 FM, DJ 1 FM, 1 FM. His name's 1.
All right, this is a little verse I was just.
When are you going to be live streaming, buddy?
Come on.
How you guys doing? Friday Night Vibe. Get your orders in. The Hush Puppies are fresh.
Let me tell you something. I've got no time for hesitating.
What's up, SWAT? How are you?
Be waiting. Got no time for hesitating.
spoken in a while and things have been weird. I hope you're doing really good. Call me sometime, okay?
I'm just creating space for what is still to come. The space where I can go deeper.
Let me tell you something. I've got no time for hesitating. Don't let me win it. Got no time for hesitating.
You ate at the Catch. That's we've eaten there a few times. Not bad. Although we got served some bad shrimp there one time. But their best dish, believe it or not. We're talking food talk right here on DJ Merritt Stream. As they have the chicken and sausage and shrimp Alfredo Cajun pasta dish.
Party. percolator. It's time for the 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 percolator.
Edwin
It's
Watson.
time for the percolator.
What is up, dude?
Percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
You know, it's time for the percolator.
Percolator.
Just thought I'd let you know.
Percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the 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 percolator. 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 The percolator. The percolator. The percolator. The it's time for the percolator. The percolator. The percolator. The it's time for the percolator. The percolator. The percolator. The it's time for the percolator. The percolator. The percolator. The it's time for the It's time for the It's time for the percolator. 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 It's time for the percolator.
selection of electronic tracks. Yeah. Don't forget to tip your DJ if you like any songs in particular. For the moment being, I'm afraid we are taking no request. So just let us build it our way, right? Okay. Alright, let's go. By the volume. Pop up the volume, 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 pop up the volume. Come check me out and play.
Oh yeah. Check it out. Bander's here. Just in time to pump up the volume. If I missed any of you, say hi again. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, good evening. Welcome to our club.
Welcome.
Tonight we're gonna play a selection of electronic tracks.
Some breaks later.
I like this one too. Yeah. Don't forget to tip your DJ if you like any songs in particular. For the moment being, I'm afraid we are taking no request. So just let us build it our way, right? Okay. Right. It's not about the volume. Pop up the volume, 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 pop up the volume.
Oh, Trevin C, how you doing?
Pop up the volume, pop up the volume, pop up the volume.
Welcome in.
Pop up the volume, 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 pop up the volume.
this edit right here is done by none other than Dave Dresden from Gabriel in Dresden. So I got the last time I actually, I believe, DJ'd out in front of people was opening for Gabriel in Dresden, Dave. And I played this, and he was like, "Holy shit, dude! You gotta give me that copy." I was like, "All right, cool." So I gave it to him. He edited it, gave it back. A little more DJ friendly now. Edwin knows what I'm talking about on this one. Let's go. Let's drop some bass.
All right. How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Hit man in a top try, see a man topless, even a stick is gay. Hugging my brothers and say that I love them, but I don't swing that way. The man them celebrate Eid, the trap still running on Christmas Day. Somebody told Doja Cat that I'm trying to indulge in that. In my great tracksuit, see the bulge in that. See the motion clap when you're throwing it back. These females planning on doing me wrong, so I'm grabbing a dom at the Trojan pack. Like fucking a flight attendant. I don't party, but I heard Cardi. Gotta kick back sometimes and wonder how life would have been if I never did take them risks and would have I prospered. Floating and I won't go under. Been out of town for a month. UK rapper, UK drill, gotta mention my name if you talk about the genre. Been out of town for a month. Absence with a love grow fonder. UK rapper, UK drill, gotta mention my name if you talk about the genre. Absence made the love grow fonder. Been out of town for a month. Absence made the love grow fonder. Absence made the love grow fonder. Been out of town for a month.
Yo, Paranoid Androids, thank you so much for the resub, my brother. Netherland 303, 400 bits. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Sea Lion Brian? How you doing, man? That would probably get a strike on YouTube. So a quick quiz of the two types of dance music out there. Which one is this stuff that we're listening to right here? Bam, 713, right, he knows it. Yo, Townsend C, 300 bits, thank you, buddy. Good to see you, happy Friday. I gotta throw some 303s though. Thank you for the 30 bits, buddy.
Time
Messing with the video stuff. We'll fix it here in a second. This one is actually up on YouTube. But it's under the DJ Merritt remix of KLF. If you're searching. How are we doing on this Friday night? Still working on my water. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Red Boy. If that ain't love, man. How you doing, homie? So we're getting close to the final version on this one right here. Jealous Girl, made right here in the studio.
I'm a jealous girl. I'm a jealous girl. Living in a world where I'm always right. I'm a jealous girl. Can we this
What is up, buddy? Thank you so much for the resub. Hope you guys are doing well. I need to do a double shot. His remix coming in of Miso Jinko.
Forward bass, forward bass, forward bass. Forward bass. Forward bass, forward bass. I remember Kimball Collins, DJ Icy. I love breakbeat. I love forward bass. And I think that when I was younger, that was like my sound. You know, I'd go to raves in my Jinko jeans, 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 raves, 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 and see like DJ Hootie Hootie, like Hootie Hootie, like Hootie Hootie, like Hootie Hootie.
Music. How you doing? Happy Friday.
I'm sliding.
Working my way to that beer. Double shot. King of breaks right here. DJ Icy, his new one. It's called A Day, A Night.
For today, 'cause it's not over. I'm living for today, 'cause it's not over. for today, 'cause it's not over. I'm living for today, 'cause it's not over.
Okay, I'm sorted. Garland I, man. Coming in here, being all Oprah. Gifting out those subs, man. Thank you so much. Great seeing you on this Friday night. And, of course, for the resub. I might need to get the camera set up. We got Yo-Yo Cool coming in here. Hang on one second. We're going to get this mixed off, and I'll get you set up. Yo-Yo Cool Nicholas in the house. We are the world's only live DJ and yo-yo show. Mr. Yo-Yo Cool Nicholas. You can follow him on Instagram and YouTube at Yo-Yo Cool Nicholas. Man, we got a big day tomorrow. We got a yo-yo meetup actually tomorrow. But that was Yo-Yo Cool Nicholas. He's trying to he records some stunts or some of those tricks and he puts them on Instagram. We'd love it if you'd follow him at Yo-Yo Cool Nicholas. Dallas guy right here, David Case with Work That. A double shot of David Case. How about that? And this one that's coming in right now, he's of course pairing up with Left Right, who is also originally from Dallas, lives in LA right now. Throws the Conduit parties. That should be coming sometime soon at It'll Do here in Dallas.
To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people, and so long as men die, liberty will never perish.
Who drill you, tired you,
What? It goes off when we drop it. What?
Sea Lion Brian, thank you, man. 300 bits. Mess with the pig. Oh, man.
Drop.
Put it back on.
Drop-ins, what the fuck? Got us in the lab, mixing fire like notes. Queen of the grind, she's a go. What about that new Monica? What?
little Friday night vibe in.
Bass drop. Bass drop. Everybody's bass drop. Bass drop. Bass drop. Bass drop. Bass drop. Everybody's bass drop. Bass drop. Everybody's bass drop. Everybody scream with a bass drop. Bass drop. Bass drop.
Cheers. Old school, let's go.
This is a shout going out. This is a shout going out. And it goes like this. This is a shout going out. This is a shout going out.
Boy knows what's up. Of course, sampling a little Renegade Soundwave in this one. This one goes back to 1994. Used to play this in between the late night guest mix on Edge Club, and then when we went live to the Lizard Lounge.
The motorcade sped on.
Red Boy, I got a good sample one that you're going to recognize coming up here in a little bit. About playing these old tracks so they don't line up. There's no grid matching to this stuff. So it didn't come out like it was supposed to. Can't win them all. God damn it. So I sincerely apologize for that. one just celebrated a birthday earlier this week. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram or Facebook.
You wanna smoke something? You wanna smoke something? Smoke this one. Smoke this one. You wanna smoke something? You wanna smoke something? Smoke this one. Smoke this one. Smoke this one.
What up, Ryan of Dallas? How you doing? Ryan of Dallas is in the chat room. For those of you lurking, hang out in the chat. Come and chat. He's got a question here. So what kind of comms did we have? Back channel comms there between when we would go live from the radio station and then down at the Lizard Lounge. So the audio was done through, so when they went live at the Lizard Lounge, the audio was on an ISDN line. That takes you back. But the communications between us was via cell phones. And man, coverage back in the day sucked. Yeah, we did it on an ISDN line, and we were just, on the mixer. It was an input on the mixer, and you just fade it up. Red Boy, you're going to know this sample. This is the new one here from me here in the studio. Recorded right there. I don't think there's 303. Yeah, there's no 303 in this one, I don't think.
puppet, so I can gonna make a bra think twice before she run a girl like a sucker. Me never. Sundance the queen, I'm too clever. Lyric after lyric, I'm doing. Pumps popping drunk, I'm chewing. The name of this cut, you don't know, guaranteed to move your feet and shake your butt. Bass that you're hearing, it's pumping. I'm coming out hard cause I'm stomping. Silly white bra, that ain't true to this. Look at my mic, I ain't new to this. Listen to the word, I was wrong. Music plus the lyrics, now that's dope. Rhyme to a junkie. Your brother plus his sister made a phone. You my microphone. That's what you're beaming. I am the queen. That's what I'm screaming. Play me like a whole door won't work. I'm strapped with rhymes that don't jerk. If the strong song is dope, take an ounce. Write it up like a check. You gon' bounce. You prove it. Choose it. Then you move it. Come on, body people. Let me see your movement. Signs in effect. Rhythm and soul on the string. Boy, and in control. Email rap. #1 artist. I was down even when I started.
Let's go back to the days of the boom boom back. With a snap back and a back full of rap. Back to the days of the boom boom back. Back to the days of the boom boom. Back and a back full of full of back to the days of the boom boom. Back and a back full of back and a back full of
Brian, thank you so much for the 300 bits.
Ring, it's 7 a.m., no rest. good company, with good friends, no smiles at the table. We don't pretend, no snakes in the circle, we don't defend. Peter Pan and I'm back on the town. Got a lot of love here, gotta spread it around. Lost my love for the party, but I refound a connection through the power of sound. It's the music, still got a hold of me. My inner child is talking to the older me. Like let go, you've been on the grind non-stop. Took one sip, like that's a lovely drop, so let's go. Back on the circuit, sun shining, everything's perfect. Magnificent memories made, I see that wave and I'm ready to surf it. We're getting back on the circuit, sun shining, everything perfect. Magnificent memories made, was a lucky weekend, but it was worth it. Daydreaming, looking through photos, so many times serenade in the evening. So many moments to make us who we are, those nights give us the things to believe in. Dreams to reality, chasing a feeling, trying to connect with the old me. No lie, sometimes on a low key, I'm all lost in a dream world, room so smoky. Sometimes I wanna fly out the bar on a night out, absent-minded. I wanna lose my mind for one night, blinded by the lights and forget where to find it. These times, everything's hectic, no time to take it all in. I feel like I'm running off electric, I need a night off to do my own thing, let's go. Back on the circuit, sun shining, everything's perfect. Magnificent memories made, I see that wave and I'm ready to surf it. We're getting back on the circuit, sun shining, everything perfect. Magnificent memories made, was a lucky weekend, but it was worth it. We're going out tonight, it's all going off on a crazy high. Get it in, get them up, raise up your lights. Turn up the tune, turn up the mics like boy, we're going out tonight. It's all going off on a crazy high. Get it in, get them up, raise up your lights. Turn up the tune, turn up the mic. Weekend defender, no retreat, no surrender. Haven't got a hidden agenda, just big smiles, reconnect and remember the natural vibes. I'm no great pretender. Everything I do has gotta be on the level of raising up vibrations. Grab the bartender, tell them that I'm getting in the shots. It's a lot, but we stand firm. We ain't trying to fool like Jenga.
Lost in the abyss. Don't trip. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Don't trip. Let's go. Alright. 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 Lost in the abyss. Don't trip. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Don't trip. Let's go. Alright.
Alright.
Alright. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Don't trip.
Kind of whipped through some tracks there.
Tricky time.
Thank you guys for hanging out tonight.
What if the world goes crazy?
We do this most every Friday night. Tell your friends. For the Friday night vibe. 7:30 p.m. Central is when we start. Dude, our buddy Paranoid Androids is spinning. Let's go see Homeboy.
What if the world goes crazy? What if it
No, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Tom Jode, how you doing, buddy? The Great Garland, I thank you for hanging out. Red Boy, damn it. My brother, man, how you doing? I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It's been ages. Homeboy from the music biz right there from back in the day. Back in the day. 713, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Sea Lion Brian, thank you. Chorus Netherlands 303 hanging out.
What if the world goes crazy? What if it already did?
I try to, I mix the new stuff with the old stuff. Try to have fun with it. As I'm here to just listen to some music. And I'm glad you guys come along for the ride on these Fridays. This is how I unwind from the week.
What if the world goes crazy?
So if you like break beats, like kind of what I've been playing for a while now, I'm gonna go see Paranoid Androids. Make sure you follow them, give them some love. And we'll see you guys next Friday.